Hi, my name's Matthew. I'm a developer here at 3EN. Today we're going to demo part of our Glance framework, which is called Book. Book is a meeting room application which runs outside all the meeting rooms in our 3EN office here, and it integrates with NetSuite to create events against specific resources. So what we're going to do now is jump into a screen recording which demos the application and the impacts that it has in NetSuite. So here we have our Book application. Book is a web application that can run on any device that has a web browser. So any handheld mobile device, tablet, iOS, Android, any desktop operating system, anything that has a web browser this application can run on. We're also not limited to running it as a standalone web application. Because we've built it using web technologies, this application could be simplified and embedded into an existing website. One use case for this would be booking appointments in a retail environment. So what we're going to go ahead with in this demo is, first of all, book Nimbus, book an event in Nimbus. Nimbus is the name of one of our meeting rooms here at 3EN. It's been set up in NetSuite as a resource. And so if I go ahead down to the menu in the bottom corner and I choose book room, I can then fill in some information about the meeting that we're going to create. So we'll enter some test data for now, and we'll choose today as our date. We can also choose the start time of the meeting. We'll do this for 10 AM, and we choose the end time, and we'll do this for 10:30 AM. I can add an organizer, so I'm going to add myself as the organizer for this meeting, and I can also add some attendees, so add a few attendees as well. I can then go ahead and book this room, and this will then book this event in Nimbus for me. So as we can see, it's pretty quick there that the meeting has now been booked in Nimbus. It's appeared in the UI here that Nimbus will be available until 10 AM, which is going to be in 3 minutes time. This meeting is going to change to a current meeting. Now we can see the information about the upcoming meeting, and that's going to start in 3 minutes. So if I go ahead and look at this in NetSuite, if I go to activities, scheduling and events, I'll be able to see this event that is just being created. So here we have the meeting. If I open this in view mode, I can see that our title has been successfully inputted, and the organizer is set up as myself. We have our start and end time. We have our description here, which appears as message in NetSuite. We have our attendees, and we also have our resources. So the beauty of using the resources in NetSuite is that we can't double book a room. So for example, if I go ahead and book Nimbus again, but this time, let's say I try to book it between 10:15 and 10:30, whenever this room is busy. We'll choose today again as a start date. We'll choose 10:15, and we'll choose 10:30 as the end time. I'll add myself as an organizer again, and I'll go ahead and book this room. So as you can see, we've been notified by the application that Nimbus is booked during the requested time period. This helps to avoid any double booking for any resources. Another functionality of the application is the I'm Next functionality, and what this does is book the room for the next available time slot. So I can choose 15 minutes, which is the duration of the meeting. I can add myself as an organizer. I click available times, and it'll bring up some available times for this meeting room. I can then go ahead and choose the next available time slot, and Nimbus will be booked for that meeting. As you can see, our test meeting has just been ticking away in the background here, and that's going to start in 1 minute. So once it hits 10 AM, this is going to then change to be the current meeting. As we can see, the time is now ticked over to 10 AM, and we can see that the meeting that we created is now in the current meeting slot, and that is going to end in 30 minutes. And this will continually update throughout the day, notifying people who look at the tablets that the room is available, busy, or is going to be busy very soon.